Grand Rising. Today is Saturn's Day. Happy Saturn's Day. Today, also, Uranus conjuncts Venus in the sign of Taurus. Venus is ruled by the sign of Taurus, so Venus is at home right now. And Venus symbolizes the sign of beauty, it's a sign of our attractions, it's a sign of things that we value, things that we're attracted to, how we relate. And then Uranus has a lot to do with friends, connecting, astrology, collective energy, technology, and things being weird, things being different, sporadic, random, things breaking. Uranus is really random, different, weird, and genius at that. But if you speaking about the personal side of Uranus, but Uranus, so relating. So when I see this energy and it conjuncts today, you would think of the energy of relating to maybe your friends or relating to collective. Maybe a lot of us are wanting to spend time with our friends or putting value on the collective. Maybe there's some things that you want to put out, or you want to you see that you can have a financial gain, maybe posting something on social media, or really getting out there in the community, something like that. Venus also rules beauty, things that we're attracted to. So maybe a lot of us are spending some time with friends, spending some time valuing, things that are in our relationships, our connections that we make. Value, maybe spending a little bit of money in those areas as well. Just spending some time with friends, and maybe thoughts about friends. And retrograde, Mercury retrograde is here, so maybe some of us are having to revisit some of our values in our friendships, some of our values, because Mercury is going back. So Mercury is things that having to do with reviewing, revisiting. We're always on the go. Things are moving forward. When things go back, it's time to really reevaluate, recheck, reanalyze the energy. And it's in a sign of Taurus, of things that we value, things that are money, things that things that we value, things that we money, our material, material values, maybe having to revisit that, and maybe the way we connect, maybe in that nature. And then we have the North Node here as well. There's a lot of energy in Taurus right now. So with that being said, we do have the moon is in Scorpio, we have the sun is in Gemini, and we have the full moon coming up. We have a full moon coming up in the sign of Sagittarius, the opposite sign of Gemini. Full moons are always going to be the opposite sign of whatever season that we're in. Like right now, we're in Gemini season. So full moon coming up, it's always going to be the opposite sign of the sign of the season. So Gemini season, opposite sign of Gemini is Sag. Same thing for next season. Next season will be in Cancer season. Shout out to all my Cancers. The opposite sign from Cancer is Capricorn. So next full moon will be in Capricorn, and it goes the same thing in the next month. Next month is Leo season. When we're in end of July to August, Leo season. Leo season full moon will be the opposite sign of Leo, which is Aquarius. And the new moon is always the same sign, So we're in Leo season, the new moon will be Leo. If we're in Cancer season, the new moon will be Cancer. If we're in Gemini season, the new moon will be Cancer. So not Cancer, Gemini. So just to give you guys a little pizzazz on how you look at and calculate the new moon and full moon, because it's always the same. It's just, you know, like I said, the opposite. You got to know what sign is in the season. If you know what sign is in the season, you pretty much can go from there. If you know the opposite sign, the sister signs, you'll be able to really understand the full moon energy that's coming. And you want to look at the degree, because the degree can kind of highlight what kind of, like, even if it's a Sag full moon will call on to us to look at things that, you know, things that we are expanding on, and that we may be, you know, what else? Maybe expanding on, or I was a little messed up. Yeah, because Sag rules expansion and things like that. And like spirituality, not spirituality, but like psychology, not psychology, like the higher knowledge and, you know, teaching and things like that. So with like a full moon and it being like, let's say it was the first degree is correlated to the sign of Aries, because Aries is the first sign. Same thing with the second degree would be correlated with the second sign, which is Taurus. And then it goes in the same order. If you see fourth degree is Cancer. You see eighth degree is Scorpio, because Scorpio is the eighth sign. Scorpio is eighth house. And when you go to 12 is Pisces. Then when you go to 13, it starts back over to Aries. 14 would be Taurus. 13 would be Gemini, and it starts back over again until you get to the last degree, which is 30. I think 30 is Leo, and then it cuts off from that, because every season there's 30 signs, so there's 30 degrees. So that's how, 30 degrees in each sign. Each sign season is 30 degrees, because each season, like if it's Gemini season, Cancer season, Pisces season, it's all 30 degrees. So that's how you look at, when you're looking at your natal chart. If you look at the ascendant, if your ascendant, let's say it's in Aries is going to have exactly 30 degrees. Next sign is Pisces is going to have 30 degrees. And that's how you see the degrees, and you understand what degrees is correlated to. And you know, like, okay, full moon, okay, it's going to be it's going to be Sag full moon, but the degree is 1, so the degree is correlated to the sign of Aries. So the full moon will have like a little, you know, touch of things that having to do with Aries, which rules the self, which rules, you know, it rules Aries rules the self. So it's a little bit maybe selfish, maybe things that things that we want to do, maybe, you know, a little impulsive. You know, it's both fire, so, you know, it can be like taking action towards some of the things that we, you know, want, you know, or expanding in ourselves. Speaking of this energy, Jupiter is in Aries right now. So, yeah, that's funny. A little impulsive, maybe a little things like that, a little heated type of full moon going on there. It'll be funny if it is the number 1 degree. I wish I had the degree to give to you guys. It'll be even more juicy, right? But I don't have the degree to give you guys today, but I will definitely have that up and ready tomorrow. Okay, this is the card. When I see this card, I think of not really sure. Look like, you know, some hard work was done, you know, because he is hurt, you know. And he doesn't look scared. He looks like suspicious. When I see this image, he looks like suspicious, very weary, very calculating of his energy, very calculating of one's surroundings, you know, making, you know, calculated steps, bravery at that, because you are taking a step forward. You are forward from all the other wands, so some type of bravery. Yeah, when he's holding on and clutching the wands like that, it's like, you know, it looks kind of like, oh, you know, I'm scared or not. No, but it looks like he's brave. Like, my boy is holding them. Yes. Yeah, it looks like he's brave. It looks like he, you know, is holding on. He looks like he's great. Like, when I see this, it symbolizes a bit of courage. So some of us may be feeling a bit of courage energy coming off. Is this 9 or is this 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I knew it was 9. Something to do with fire. Speaking of Sag, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9, y'all. She did it about 6 times, but she got it. She came to a conclusion. That is 9 wands in this picture. And yeah, it's like bravery, courage, taking a step forward, not, you know, not really sure on what is to come forth, but it's like, oh, I'm ready for it anyway. But at the same time, I'm going to be very weary. I'm going to be taking calculated risks. You know, I'm going to be moving and proceeding in a way that is more cautious. You know, you're not just proceeding and moving in a way that's just all over the place. It's like more calculated, cold risks. Yeah. Let's see how we're gonna, that's funny. This card just popped out. I'm like waiting to see how this energy is gonna play out. And so far with me, my energy just have been feeling a little different today. Yesterday I ate some like lobster, had some butter on it. And I've been like into like fish and stuff like that. And I know butter has to do with like meat and stuff. And I don't know, I've just been really cautious in things I'm eating, and I ate that yesterday and I felt all right. But now today I'm feeling a little bit just different. Not that I feel bad, but I just feel different. And maybe because my diet hasn't consisted of these type of foods, because I have been, like I said, dipping and dabbling into the vegan, plant-based lifestyle and diet for a bit. So I'm slowly but surely implementing some of the things that I used to eat, and seeing how that goes for me. But so far, yeah, I feel different. I feel hella different. My body just feels different. A little bit more tired, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I do need to store some green juice and some vitamins inside this body. But yeah, and go outside in nature. God is good. Let's give thanks. Yeah, we got Uranus and Venus conjunct. We have this card right now of us being courageous, taking a step forward in cold calculating type of risk. So, new moon. A new start is coming. So when I see this, it's like, you know, taking a leap forward into the unknown. You know, taking a leap forward into the unknown, something really coming out of left field, and whatever you're gonna do, you know, it's gonna be like a little optimistic type of energy, but this is gonna bring forth maybe a new realization, maybe a new path, maybe a new, you know, something just new, something just different, It's as simple as that. Whatever cold calculating risk that we're going to be taking, it's going to bring forth something new. We're going to be taking some type of step of, you know, leap of courageous, and that's going to be in the areas of something that's different for us. Some of us going to be something, a new start. New doesn't have to be different, but maybe calculating in the way we're going to be moving, proceeding throughout the week or throughout the day, you know, just moving a little bit different than how we've been moving. And it's going to be like more intentional is what I'm seeing. Yes, more intentional. That's what I wanted to say. And there you have it, y'all. That was today's reading. I hope it resonated with you guys. If not, we always have Manana. Oh, how was that, y'all? I don't know, but yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the day. The sun is not out. You still have inside activities to do. Bring out your yoga mat, do some meditation, bring, get a book that makes you feel good, do a little face mask, maybe do a respiratory steam where you throw herbs in a pot and you breathe in the herbs just to make you feel good. Maybe do a yoni steam. Maybe do, yes, ladies, get into our femininity and your care. Maybe just do some things. Do our nails, do our hair. Guys, too. We don't have to leave our gentlemen out of the taking care community. Y'all can, get your nails and your haircuts today. But just self-care. If it's physical, mental, spiritual, financial, just some type of self-care that'll make us feel good or ourselves, or just spending that little extra time in for ourselves. Or if not, go outside. The weather is nice. Go to the beach, go to the park. Just go say hi to your mom. Answer, call a friend you haven't called in a while. Do something that makes you feel good. So I'll speak to you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys take flights, and whatever you guys are flying to on our journeys, I hope you guys enjoy to the fullest. Peace.